Prop firms have come out and publicly said only 1% actually get a payout. They publicly share the data at the low chances you have at claiming this digital gold, but yet business is still booming. Profits are still soaring. Why is this? Because people think they're special, they're unique, they're different. They have the belief, but belief is not enough in the trading realm. Belief was not enough in the California gold rush. You need evidence, you need the strategy, you need data, you need real solid evidence that cannot be questioned, that cannot be refused, that cannot be undenied. Okay guys, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another trading video. So it is currently the 3rd of January 2025. It is the first Friday of the new year and I'm back with another writing reflection. So this writing reflection, I'm going to get straight to the point, is about the California gold rush. Okay, so back in January 1848, obviously it's a very big story, is about the American gold rush. In San Francisco, the American gold rush, everybody went in pursuit, in chasing of this gold. So this writing reflection is using this example, the California gold rush, and merging it into trading into the year 2025. Because back in 1848, that was the real California gold rush. And in the year 2025, I truly believe we are still in a digital gold rush, okay? With all the prop firms, with all the brokers, with all the crypto space, this is the new gold rush. Everybody's out there trying to attain this digital gold. So let me read out the writing reflection as always, and then we'll break it down after. So let's get to it. January 1848, the year of the California gold rush. Gold, gold, gold in the American river. The news traveled fast and wide all over America and beyond. Free gold for the taking, riches to be found, millionaires to be made. The masses poured to the rivers in pursuit of this fortune, in pursuit of this gold, telling themselves, this is it. This is my ticket out. This is my chance. This is my golden opportunity. It sounded easy on paper. Go to California, dig up gold, strike it rich. Sounds simple enough. But in reality, it was the complete opposite. Over 300,000 people went in pursuit of this gold, and only a very small percentage actually came away with generational wealth. Most came away overworked, disappointed, frustrated, with little to no gold for their time and effort. However, the true wealth, the true gold, the real money was made by the merchants, providing shovels and spades, food, accommodation, transportation, helping the 300,000 gold seekers fulfilling their wants and needs. What was the main lesson taken away from this time? In a gold rush, sell shovels, a great metaphor and strategy for life and business that is still relevant even today. Look at the trading arena, forex, crypto, futures market. It has now become the new modern day digital gold rush. Free money for the taking, free gold for all, riches to be found, millionaires to be made. This is why trading has become so popular, just like the California gold rush. It gives people hope, it gives people a fighting chance, it gives everyday people a golden opportunity. It sounds easy on paper. Get a prop firm challenge, click a few buttons, strike it rich. Sounds simple enough. But in reality, it is the complete opposite. Hundreds of thousands of people go in pursuit of this digital gold every single day, and only a very small percentage actually come away with generational wealth. Only a very small percentage actually come away with consistent returns. Only a very small percentage of people actually get out alive. The majority of traders will come away disappointed, frustrated, empty pockets and broken dreams. However, just like the California gold rush, the true wealth, the true digital gold, the real money is being made by the prop firms, providing demo challenges and demo funding, helping thousands of digital gold seekers fulfilling their wants and needs. Every week, the prop firms go hunting, seeking out the weak, seeking out the gullible, seeking out the prey, inviting you in to go and claim your digital gold. Prop firms are taking full advantage of traders' stupidity, of traders' naivety, filling their own pockets. No mercy, no remorse on the weak, cutthroat. Their mission is simple. Manipulate as many minds as possible. Make them believe they have a chance. Make them believe they are special. Make them believe they can slay this dragon. Make them believe they will find gold, using their own stupidity against them. Poison the minds to make them think trading is easy, fun and quick, and is the answer to all your problems. Poison the minds to make them think anyone and everyone can get a slice of this digital gold. Then they sit back and watch them burn in flames. They sit back and watch them fall off a cliff. Sit back and laugh while the money rolls in. They send you countless discount emails, giving you discount offers every week, because they know 99% of you will not find gold. They know 99% of you will burn in flames. They know 99% of you will not make it out alive. Prop firms have come out publicly and said only 1% actually get a payout. They publicly share the data at the low chances you have at claiming this digital gold. But yet business is still booming. Profits are still soaring. Why is this? Because just like the California gold rush, the average person believes they have a fighting chance. They believe they are special and unique. But belief is not enough. It will never be enough. If anything, it's a hindrance that blinds you from your true ability. It's great that you have it, but you need solid evidence to back up your claims, to back up your belief. Otherwise, you will come away from trading defeated, frustrated, disappointed, empty pockets, broken dreams, wasted time, just like the many thousands did in the California gold rush. My objective and mission on this channel is to realign and recenter your expectations in the trading realm. Yes, there is abundance of digital gold for the taking in the year 2025, but only for the select few. Only for the ones that respect the journey, only for the ones that are committed for the long term, only for the ones that think and act differently. So I ask you, 90% of traders lose. What makes you think you're any different? What separates you from the pack? What makes you honestly think you're going to attain this digital gold? Belief is not enough. Thinking you're different, special and unique is not enough. I want evidence, solid, firm evidence that cannot be undenied, that cannot be questioned, that cannot be refused. So ask yourself, do you have an in-depth trading plan knowing exactly what to do and when to do it and have followed it consistently over the last 12 months? Do you have 12 months of data of making the correct decision regardless of the outcome? Have you consistently risked the same over the last 12 months? Have you held on to your funded account for longer than 90 days? Do you have more winning challenges than losers? Do you have an in-depth trading journal of the last 12 months? Do you follow through and do things you said you were going to do before it got difficult, before you got tired, before you got annoyed? Answer these questions honestly and truthfully. You can lie to others, but you cannot lie to yourself. You can lie to others, but you cannot lie to the market. The market will expose you. The market will discover and exploit your weaknesses. You cannot run and push them away. So a new year has just begun. If you are going in pursuit of this digital gold, I ask you, where is your evidence to back up your chances of survival? Again, there is an abundance of money to be made, but only for the select few. Without evidence, you don't stand a chance. Without evidence, you will come away defeated, frustrated, disappointed, empty pockets, broken dreams, wasted time, just like the many thousands did in the California gold rush. So make that your objective this year. Start stacking the evidence to yourself, prove to yourself you are who you say you are, and you have no problem attaining this digital gold that you currently seek. Okay guys, so that is another writing reflection completed. This is the modern day gold rush. The year 2025 is the modern day gold rush. It's great to look at history because, like I said, back in history, back in 1848, the year of the San Francisco gold rush, what were people doing? How do you make the most money? You make money in a gold rush, you make money by selling shovels. That metaphor, that strategy is still relevant today. In trading space, how much money are the prop firms making? It is a ridiculous amount of money, okay? All they are doing is providing, metaphorically, providing you shovels to go and find your digital gold. Because they know they won't find gold themselves, but they know they can sell the dream of people going to claim and find their own gold. And I seen a YouTube short the other day about Alpha Capital. You know, they claim to be making £10 million in revenue a month. They are making £10 million in revenue a month. And what are they selling? All they're selling is hopes and dreams of you finding and claiming your digital gold. Like I said, prop firms have come out and publicly said only 1% actually get a payout. They publicly share the data at the low chances you have at claiming this digital gold, but yet business is still booming. Profits are still soaring. Why is this? Because people think they're special, they're unique, they're different. They have the belief, but belief is not enough in the trading realm. Belief was not enough in the California gold rush. You need evidence, you need a strategy, you need data, you need real solid evidence that cannot be questioned, that cannot be refused, that cannot be undenied. And these are the questions you need to ask yourself, okay? Because right now it is the 3rd of January. A lot of people are going full attack mode. Attack, attack, attack. They want to make money. They want to get $1 million in funding. And what's going to happen? Most people will crash and burn. You know, over the Christmas period and the New Year period, I cannot tell you how many emails I had from Alpha Capital and FDMO, especially Alpha Capital. Every single day I woke up and checked my emails, it was 10% off, 15% off, 20% off, 30% off. Why is this? Because they know you will crash and burn. They are selling you, hypothetically, they are selling you shovels to go and find and go and claim your own digital gold. But they are sitting back and laughing. They are making 10 million a month in revenue through people thinking they're special, thinking they're unique, going and trying to find their digital gold. Prop firms, they sell you your digital shovel, they watch you go out into the markets, and what happens? They sit back and they watch you burn in flames. They sit back and watch you fall off a cliff, and they sit back and laugh while all the money rolls in. You know, what is the prop firm's objective? The prop firm's objective and mission is to make you believe you have a chance, make you believe you are special, make you believe you can slay this dragon, make you believe you can go and find this gold. That is why they advertise all these promotional videos of people making 100 grand a week. We have no idea if that's true, okay? So the reason I'm doing this video, guys, is because I want to realign and recenter your expectations. This is the main thing for me, because I've always learned the hard way. Everything I write is addressed to myself. When I first got into the prop firm game, when I first got into the trading space, I was going to find my digital gold. I didn't have the correct expectations. I didn't have the correct beliefs and mindset that I have today. This is why I write so much. This is why I do these videos for you, to help you guys. Like I said, there is an abundance of digital gold for the taking in the year 2025, but only for the select few. Only for the ones that respect the journey, only for the ones that are committed for the long term, only for the ones that think and act differently. My number one mantra, 90% of traders lose. What makes you think you're any different? This is the mantra I want you to repeat over and over and over in your mind every single day this year. Make this your yearly mantra. 90% of traders lose. What makes you think you're any different? What separates you from the pack? This is what you have to ask yourself, because why would prop firms be in business if they wouldn't make money? They're in business because it is very lucrative. They know they can get hundreds of thousands of people coming in, give them their spades and shovels, and make them go and find their digital gold. And what happens? 99% of them will crash and burn. And of course, some people make it. Like I said, there is abundance of money to be made, but only for the select few. This is why you have to do it right. This is why you need to ask yourself the questions. Do you have an in-depth trading plan, knowing exactly what to do and when to do it? Do you have 12 months of making the correct decision? Have you consistently risked the same over the last 12 months? Have you held on to your funded account for longer than 90 days? The statistic is most people that get funded lose their funded account in 90 days. You know, the path we are going down, the industry that we are in, the enemy that we face, the odds are heavily stacked against us, guys. This is why, like I said, recenter, realign your expectations. It's going to be long, tedious, boring. That's what trading is. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to ask yourself those questions. Do you have an in-depth trading plan? Okay, my new book, Strategy. This is the in-depth trading plan I want you to have. A strategy, this has to be your strategy. You know exactly what to do and when to do it. There's no doubt, there's no fear, there's no hesitation, okay? Have you made the correct decision? Do you have 12 months of making the correct decision, risking the same amount? Look at your prop firm challenges. Ask yourself, do you have more winning challenges than losers? Do you have an in-depth trading journal? Do you know exactly what to do and when to do it? Because anything less than personal excellence will not make the cut in this game. Yes, it may be over the top. Yes, it may be obsessive, but I truly believe this is what it takes. You know, I absolutely love it. You know, it's the 3rd of January. There's going to be so many people out there now going to find their digital gold. This is my year. I'm going to make so much money. I'm not even focusing on the money. All I focus on is the skill set. All I focus on is the correct decision. All I focus on is showing up, because if I do that, then everything takes care of itself. So in a nutshell, this video, guys, is making you aware of what you're truly up against. Understand the odds are heavily stacked against us. Therefore, we have to be different. We have to move differently. We have to act differently. We have to operate differently. Ask yourself those questions. Go back over the writing reflection, ask yourself those questions, and start ticking them off. Because like I said, you can lie to others, but you cannot lie to yourself. You can lie to others, but you cannot lie to the market. The market will expose your weaknesses. The market will expose your flaws. You cannot run, you cannot push them away. You have to adjust them, especially if you want to make it in this game. So that is today's video, guys. I hope it all makes sense. It's a little bit of a rant, but I truly believe, because this year is going to be a big year. That's what I want you guys to focus on. Focus on the skill set, focus on survival as always, and focus on stacking that evidence to yourself, proving